Welcome to the Black Stallions 2023 Awards podcast with your guest nominee, Derrick Fowler, and me, your host, Sujan. Shall we begin? Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Black Stallions 2023 Awards podcast. I am your host, Sujan, and I am here with the wonderful, fabulous Derrick Fowler, Chef Derrick Fowler at that. And we're going to get to know who he is and what he's cooking today, or baking today, we should say, because he is the cake man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Derrick Fowler here with us. Derrick, how are you?
Hey, Sue, how you doing this evening? I'm doing well.
I'm awesome, man. I am so excited because I finally got a chef on my platform.
Oh,
And
Baker. Call me Baker.
you're still a chef. Absolutely. I see anyone that cooks anything we got to eat is a chef. Oh, yes. Forget all
Okay.
that he say, she say technical stuff. You bake and you make
Yep.
fabulous meals, fabulous treats that we all love. So we want to know this, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you think you're the Black Stallion of the Year? And actually, before we even start that, I
Okay.
want you to just tell us who you are.
Well, again, name is Derrick Fowler. I am a baker for the last 18 years. They call me the Cake Man. I've done that name back in Cordon Bleu days, and my goal has always been to have my own storefront. I am from New York originally. I've been here since '77, but I got into baking when my kids were younger. Doing party cakes for them and stuff. And the day I made my first cheesecake was when I decided for myself that I want to do this professionally long term. My background is in retail sales for 25 years, so I've got that behind me as well. But for me, I'm personable. In terms of being the Black Stallion, I'm one of those people you can count on. I will be there to do what needs to be done the right way, and you can always count on me to do things the correct way for you. I take pride in my work and pride in what I do, and all my desserts have the same thing about them. They speak about being me.
And they're sweet and tasty.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
I have yet to have one. I'm definitely gonna
Really?
come. Yes, I am yet to have one, honestly. But
Okay.
today, what I want you to tell us is why you think you should be the Black Stallion of the Year.
Well, in terms of being the Black Stallion of the Year, I think that comes down to a matter of being honest, being true to yourself as to who you are, and really caring about those around you. All those things are who I am. Okay. Somebody who wants to adorn that title should be all those things: kind, caring, loving, considerate, and really just care about not just yourself, but others around you at the same time. And that's who I am.
All right. Well, I think you're more than what you said, though. Honestly, you're
I
being
appreciate that.
he's being modest, everybody. He's being modest because I see you all over online. I see you vending. Um, you have your displays of your cakes. Matter of fact, you have a cake to show us.
I got a few here. I got a few here.
Okay.
This right here is the classic. It is.
Hold up, let me get my fork. Okay. Oh damn, I can't eat over the.
This is the classic red velvet with a cream cheese drizzle on top. One of the more popular flavors right here. I've also got one of my divas in the house tonight. I brought back a classic diva. And anytime I use the word diva, it's always going to be half cake and half cheesecake. This is the one and only Captain's Diva.
I
The
love
top
it.
cake is a sweet potato cake. It has
I
Captain
love
in
cheesecake.
it, and then the bottom is cheesecake.
You see my eyes, guys?
I see eyes and
They
the shape of a
popping
heart.
out of my damn head.
And I also do things special for events from time to time. This one here has gone pretty well for me last 5 years now. This is the Sassy but Classy
Ooh.
with a chocolate butterfly on top.
So how does that one taste?
Well, if you're a drinker, pretty good. It's half purple passion and half pink martini. Oh, I didn't say that before. I specialize in alcohol infused desserts. Yeah, and this right here is going to be a new favorite. This is the white chocolate almond butter pecan cookie.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. This is
All
going to
right.
be a new favorite.
Listen, I need to be on a diet right now, but honey, let me see which one. I love that. Anything with cream cheese, cheesecake, that's me.
You in trouble then?
I'm in trouble.
I got you
Absolutely.
covered. I
That's
got you
why
covered.
I'm on the other side of this screen.
I got you covered. I
Thank
got you
you,
covered.
David. I really like that. And it's such a pleasure to finally talk to you because I hear about you and all this stuff, and I just never get to meet you as the person. So the reason why we have the Black Stallions is so that we can appreciate you, my Black man,
I
right?
appreciate that.
You are awesome. We want to tell you that you're awesome. We want to tell you that we appreciate you, my brother.
Well, I
You
appreciate
understand?
that as well. Thank you.
And you don't get that often. This is the platform for us to tell our men we love them and they're doing a good job. Keep up the good work,
That's
honestly.
all I'm here for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not about the sisters on this show, girls. It's about the brothers. Okay. All right. This is their time to shine. So don't steal the show. All right.
Yeah, big with love, so I put all love in my cake.
Absolutely. And it looks like it with your hearts. Oh yeah, Valentine is coming up, ain't it? Hmm. What you got
Yes, also,
planned for the lovers?
well, it's also my birthday as well.
The
Yeah,
14th? The 14th?
yes, ma'am.
That is awesome. So you a special baby.
I try to be.
You
I
know they
try to be.
you know they pampered you every Valentine's Day. Like, oh, come here, baby, Derrick, baby, Derrick. I'm bringing back memories. I'm sorry, but
That's
see,
okay. That's
but
okay.
you're handsome. You're strong. Yes, okay. I only see half of you, but I real. Are you married?
I am.
Okay, well, you have a wonderful, lucky wife. She is
Thank you.
absolutely lucky to have you because let me tell you, not every man knows how to bake. Okay, that saves me some work in the kitchen. I'd be like, baby, oh, can you baking that cake that Auntie love? Let me stop. But anyway, this is the thing. We want to make sure that we get to know who you are. So tell me
Sure.
something. All jokes aside,
Okay.
what are three strengths that you have?
Well, three strengths about myself as a individual would be I'm very personable about what I do. I put my heart in everything that I do, and I care about what I do and how I do it. Okay. So I mean, you can I share information with anybody. I have no problem doing that because to me, I'm not really competing out here with somebody else who wants to ask me a question about what I do or how I do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as my recipes, no, I'm not going to share that with you.
Oh,
But if you have a need of help with what you got going on, yeah, I'll be glad to give information and share that with you at the same time. So I'll listen to you, I'll hear you out, you know, real talk, and we can have a conversation about it. It's not a problem at all. Um, you know, like I said, my end all goal is to have my own storefront where I can do more and offer more to people.
right.
And when you see me out doing events, you may see a slither of what I can offer because again, at those tables, I may bring 8, 9, or even 10 products at a time at an event. I've got over 30 on my menu,
Real
sometimes more than that.
different flavor. I
And
mean, 30 flavors.
Mhm. If that much. But again, it changes over time. I try to stay with the times. I try to do different things based on the need. Okay. This
Hmm.
past event, I did a chocolate and white chocolate shot cup, or shot glass per se, where you got two puddings in the middle.
Hey,
Okay. I've
I
done, of
love
course,
that.
chocolate
That
covered
sounds good. I
strawberries.
can't even hold myself with that one.
I got something I call take 'em whole cherry, which are alcohol infused cherries that are adorned in chocolate and then dipped in different flavored chocolate. And you don't bite them, you don't nibble them, pop them in your mouth whole. So you get that burst of flavor in your mouth. As my cousin called it, it is a lap, it's a flavor on your tongue.
Hmm. So
Okay.
so so are you self-taught? Like, are you self?
No, I'm not self-taught. I started out in a sense self-taught, but in 2009, I had the chance to go to the Cordon Bleu here in Atlanta after being involved in a major car accident. And yeah, it was Super Bowl Sunday 2008.
Wow.
Me and my kids were taking them back to their mom's house, and it was a head-on collision that should have taken us out if you saw how bad the accident was.
Mm.
God said it wasn't my time.
Like I
So
said, you were blessed.
yes, so I used some of the money for that to go to Cordon Bleu, honing my skills to learn more things, and there's still more to learn. There's still a lot more for me to learn out here in this world about what I do in my business.
How long have
Never
you been
stops.
doing it? How long have you been doing this?
Total since 2005 when I first started getting into it. After Cordon Bleu in 2009, 2010, it really jumped off. We do a whole lot more. So the overall total is 18 years overall, as
Wow.
far as overall baking.
And you reside here in Atlanta?
I'm in Lithonia, Georgia. Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. You hear that, everybody? All right. We're gonna find out where to find his cakes and his little treats, okay? You know.
Hey, any event you want to come find me at, please do. I got events coming up in the next couple of weeks.
All
And I
right.
made you one on the
Ye-
25th.
Year round too. Year
Oh
round.
yeah.
Okay.
And I
Awesome.
do deliver.
You deliver?
Hmm.
Okay. Wow. Okay, good. So you have your business rolling. You got your head on your shoulders. You have priorities. You planning for bigger and better things in your life, right?
That is correct.
Tell me about fatherhood. Tell me about, how you're bringing,
Well,
value
my
to the
kid's
world.
grown. My youngest is 31.
Hmm.
So she's my baby girl. That's my pride and joy. So I raised them the best way I could to do their own thing. But like I said, father for me was just a matter of trying to make sure my kids understood what they meant to me, and anything they asked me to do, they did, and they always knew my rule. I would never ask you to do anything I won't do myself.
So other than baking,
Uh-huh.
what other strengths do you think you hold other than baking?
Other strengths. I find myself. I think I'm a pretty good communicator.
Hmm.
Like I said, my background is in sales. I love music a lot. Um, just being a positive individual. That's who I am. I try to be that all the time. I don't like confrontation. It makes no sense to me half the time. I would just rather talk things out and figure out the best way to come together with stuff.
If you were to say something positive to the young bakers or
Hmm.
chefs listening today,
Right.
what advice would you give them?
The first thing I would say is to stay strong in math.
Mm.
You're going to need that in everything you do in this industry if you're in the pastry world. Continue learning, never stop learning, and pay attention to detail. Those are the strengths you can have when it comes to deal with customers. Be honest and be kind with them, and listen to their thoughts. Listen to their criticisms. Don't take them to heart. Sometimes criticisms make you better. My clients know with me, if something is wrong, tell me. I want to know. I'm not going to sit there and take it to be like you're criticizing me about doing something bad. I'm going to listen and absorb it and learn from it and become better from it.
That's right.
So as long as you stay true to yourself and do what's necessary to make sure you get it done the right way and the correct way, it'll all
Hmm.
pan out for you properly.
That is correct.
But you got to work hard at it. This entrepreneur world is no joke.
It is no joke. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. But I want everyone to understand this is no competition. You are competing with yourselves.
That is
Okay.
correct.
For me, I compete with myself. I push myself to be bigger and better, no matter what boundaries and
Hmm.
roadblocks I go through, right?
Right.
So
Exactly.
absolutely, never stop
Hmm.
because the world ain't stopping.
Nope. You got to keep learning.
That's
There's
right.
always, there's always some other trying to do better than you, but just keep learning different techniques, different skill sets. The more you learn, the higher you grow.
Do you teach at all for your baking?
I don't. I don't. Like I said, there are certain things I don't mind sharing, but as far as being a teacher of the profession, I don't teach
Okay,
because there's still more to learn for myself at the same time. I give
wonderful,
advice, I can help, but as far as just straight teaching, I don't teach at this point.
awesome. So, hmm, if you were to think of one word that describes you, what would it be?
I think over the last several years, I've become more humble about what I do and how I am.
Why is that?
In order to grow, you got to be able to absorb everything and not take it to heart too much. I listen and I try to grow from it.
Right. Yeah, being humble is very, very important. And it makes you really understand yourself. You know,
Right.
we have to learn to listen, not fight, not argue, not compete, not complain.
It makes no sense half the time.
Right.
Half the time it makes no
Humble.
sense
Being
in
humble.
terms of the conversation.
Absolutely. Awesome. So tell me something. How
Yes, ma'am.
how can everyone reach you?
I am easily reachable. You can find me on all social media, be it Facebook, be it Instagram, be it my webpage. They all say Derrick's Cake Delights. My personal page on Facebook is Derrick Fowler, to which you'll find over 90% of my work listed on that page. Okay. I got a few things out there on TikTok as well. Once again, under Derrick's Cake Delights, and it's just a measure of me. But the one thing they can never forget is my slogan.
And what is that?
You never had it so moist.
Ooh, okay. I'm bad, ladies and gentlemen. I done took it somewhere else in my head. Stop it. Stop it. Yes, you never had it so moist, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm a good girl. I'm sorry. Whew, might have to cut that one.
Look at
but
that.
but I like that. I like that. I like it. I like
I'm
it
talking about
because
cake.
hey, it's for the grown and sexy,
And I'm talking about cake.
right? What would you say your majority of your audience is or your clients are?
My client base is 98% female because they're the ones who buy from me and support me the most. The fellas are coming along, they're coming on more and more so, but in terms of my core base of clientele
Mhm.
is the female majority, and their ages range anywhere from say 25 to 50, if sometimes higher than that, depending upon what it is, because again, everybody wants a piece of the cake or the cookie or the cheesecake.
Mm. Well, I really love what you're doing. I beg you, please continue what you're doing. We need more brothers like you who understand baking, who understand how to put that sweetness in that dessert. And you're also very creative, so you're not just baking something, you're creating a beautiful sensation in the mouth. Well, that's another
It's
slogan.
called lap dance of flavor in your mouth.
Huh?
It's called lap dance of flavor.
Uh-huh. Okay. So we got to check out Chef Derrick. He don't like when I say chef. So we're going to have to check out Derrick Fowler, okay, on Facebook, right?
That's right.
Instagram,
That's correct.
and where else again?
They can find my videos of my clients on TikTok, and they can find me on the webpage, which again is under Derrick's Cake Delights.
Awesome.
There's a section that I have called video testimonials of actual clients' reactions of my product. So nothing is scripted. Everything is based on first time reactions. I post videos all the time when people react on how they like my product. So nothing is scripted. It's all honest opinions.
Awesome. Well, Derrick, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's been my pleasure.
And God bless you. I want to also say I love you for being who you are.
I
Keep
appreciate that.
keep up the good work, please.
And for those who want to see my next spread, I'll be doing a comedy show on the 25th of this month. I'm gonna have the whole setup at the bar. I'm gonna bring out probably 10 flavors. It's a clean comedy show by Maxine McDaniel. I post it on my page all the time. But that is one show I can guarantee you will find some of my better product that day.
Wow, awesome. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for watching the Black Stallions 2023 Awards podcast. Again, I am your host, Sujan, and we will see you every Tuesday. If you want to be one of the nominees, like Derrick here, please, all our links are online. You can find me at Black Stallions Awards on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All right. And I will always be there to answer your questions. You can also vote for him. It's in every one of our posts online. You can vote for Derrick or you can enter. Okay. We want to thank you all for watching. Again, the Black Stallions Awards podcast. You have a good night and see you next Tuesday at 9. Peace.